Hello, everybody. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to be going through our lower body and posture workout. So, some key notes to remember with this is make sure to go back and watch our warm-up videos to make sure you're ready for the session. Make sure you listen to your body today and choose the modifications that work best for you. So with that, we'll just go ahead and jump right in, and I'll share my screen. Awesome. All right. So our first exercise today is our split squat variation. This, you might need a chair or something to help you with your balance, or some dumbbells, preferably 10 pounds or heavier on each side. We'll go through that for 30 seconds a side. And then we're going to go into our Palloff press. Going to 30 seconds a side with this one as well. And then for our third one, we're going to our head, shoulder, elbow. This one, you can use a band and make sure you have a wall available. All right, that's our first set. Let's get rolling with it. Perfect. So for our split squat variation, we want to make sure that we have our shoulders back and down, and making sure we have our chest nice and proud. So for this one, we're going to go 30 seconds aside and switch. So with our right side variation, we're going to try to go less deep with our bend of our knee, but still maintaining our straight neutral back. And we're going to switch sides now. Fantastic. All right, make sure to press through the heel of your front leg, putting your weight through that. We're going to push through our glutes to get us up to the top. By now, you should start feeling a bit of burn. We have 10 seconds left of this exercise. All right, we're going to go ahead and go into our Palloff press. So for this one, put a band into your door frame or attach it to a pole or a railing. And you're going to focus on keeping your core tight. This is a core exercise. So we're going to resist that counter motion that the band is pulling toward the other way. So with this, we want to make sure that there isn't any bending in our core and that our body's straight up and down. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides with that. Great. All right, keep focusing on keeping that tight core. If you need the modification, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, feet flat on the floor, pushing out in front of you. Just another 5 seconds of this. And we're going to go ahead, seat ourselves against the wall, and do our head, shoulder, elbow. This is a fantastic exercise for the days that you're at the office. Pull your shoulders back and down. And we're going to try to press the hands either into the back of the wall or at the back of your forehead, depending on your shoulder flexibility. So make sure you know where your shoulder flexibility is at today and follow your body. Fantastic. Just another 5 seconds. Awesome. So we're going to go into a 20-second break here, and we'll go back to the top with a split squat variation. I hope everyone is feeling great so far. All right, we're going to head back to the top. So grab your weights or your chair that you're balancing with, and we're going to push through our heels starting now. Fantastic. So we're going to push through our heels, and we're going to make sure we contract our glutes to bring us up towards the top. Every once in a while, if you notice your shoulders rolling forward, remember to pull them back and down. Fantastic. We're going to switch legs in 5 seconds here. 2, 1, and switch sides. Awesome. Really feel the burn through your glutes and through your front leg. Fantastic. Another 15 seconds. You guys are crushing it. We're going to try to keep our knees behind our toes when we bend our knee. Fantastic. In 3, 2, 1, into our Palloff press, resisting that counter motion that the band is pulling on one side. So with this one, try to start on the side you ended on in the last set. So if you ended on your left side in the last time, you're going to start on your left side on this time. Fantastic. Keep that core tight. You might feel it a bit in your shoulders, but the key here is to tighten our core. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1, turning around. Fantastic. Every once in a while, again, remembering to reset your shoulders back and down. We got 10 seconds left here. Keep feeling the burn. You're doing fantastic. And 3, 2, 1, into our head, shoulder, elbow press. This one's fantastic because you're against the wall as well. So you're doing your wall sit in combination with this postural challenge. If you need to, you can have less bend with your knees being higher up on the wall, or you can get down lower to at 90 degrees. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to fit one more round of the first set in there. Take a breather, grab some water if you need. Another 10 seconds rest. All right, back to the top. Grab whatever you need. Grab your dumbbells or your balancing chair, wall, anything. Awesome. Keep that chest proud. If you're working with a modification, be aware of your knees, that they're not tracking over your toes. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So switching the front leg. We want to avoid teetering from side to side. Try to maintain that balance. So again, to maintain your balance, you're going to have to contract your core. And another 15 seconds. I know you guys are crushing this. And 5 seconds before we go into our pal-off press. Fantastic. So we're with our pal-off press again. We want the band to be roughly at our height of our hands. We want to push out and then back in toward our lower rib cage. We don't want it to be quite as high as our shoulders, so bringing it just a little bit lower to your bottom of your rib cage. Keep that core tight. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Turn around here, 30 more seconds. And 15 seconds. Your core should be on fire. Avoid tilting from one side or the other. All right. So that was the end of our oh, nope, it's our head, shoulder, elbow press. My bad. So pressing the back of your hands against your forehead, or if you have a little bit more shoulder flexibility, on the wall behind you, pressing your elbows and your shoulders also into the wall. And if you're using the banded modification, you're pulling out with your elbows still in. You don't want to splay your elbows out too far. Fantastic. Feel the fire in your glutes with this wall sit. And now we're going on to our next set. So with this 20-second break here, I'll try to explain. We'll be going into our cowboy walk, so you'll need a band or a glute band with this, a goblet squat, and some alternating gator chomps. So again, we'll need our band in a door for this one. And for our goblet squats, we'll need 10 pounds or more. So our first exercise is our cowboy walk. You could do this one seated or standing. You'll need a band or a glute band. Our goblet squat, you will need a heavy weight of 10 pounds or more, or a chair, depending on your modification. And then our last one will be our gator chomps, our alternating gator chomps, with a band through the door. All right, let's get this one started. In 3, 2, 1. So with this cowboy walk, we're going to cross our band in front of us, putting our band underneath our feet, and we're going to walk side to side. The key here is we're going to step, not drag our feet. We want to keep 1 to 1.5 foot distance in between our feet at all times. We're going to do this for 40 seconds. All right, so we're halfway there. If you're seated, you don't need to cross it over. Just keep your band, your hands along your knees, and then step out and bring it back in. Great. And we're going to go ahead and switch here. We're going to go into our goblet squats. So keeping our weight in front of us, we're going to get down low, squeezing our glutes to get back up to the top. We're going to try to get a little bit of power to get you up to the top. Fantastic. So we're going to try to pause for about 2 seconds at the bottom, and we're going to pop up, contracting our glutes up to our top. So again, we want to be careful that our knees aren't tracking further than our toes. Fantastic. All right, this is going to go on for 60 seconds. So just another 20 left. Great work. And 10 seconds left. Focus on contracting your glutes without over-rotating the pelvis at the top. And we're going to switch into our alternating gator chomps. So putting our band through the door, we're going to go ahead and bring one band out toward your shoulder, one band out toward your hip. And we're going to alternate that. So for this one, we want to make sure that we're bracing our core and squeezing our shoulder blades together. Like you're going to put a quarter between your shoulder blades, you want to hold it there. Fantastic. So we're going to do this for a total of 40 seconds. So we have another 10 seconds left. If you're doing the seated pull, you're going to focus on keeping that chest proud and pulling our elbows backward. Fantastic. 20 seconds rest here, and then we'll do it again. I hope everyone's getting some water, taking a deep breath, listening to your body. And we'll start it again. Fantastic. All right, let's go. Awesome. So again, with this one, we want to target the outside of our legs and our glutes. Great work. Feel the tension of the band. You're going to feel this on the outside of our glutes. Remember, step, not drag. And we're going to go ahead and switch into our goblet squats, pausing at the bottom for 2 seconds and contracting our glutes to pop up to the top. Great work, everyone. And make sure you're squeezing at the top without the over-rotation of your pelvis. If you're doing the seated modification, try to keep your arms out in front of you for balance and bringing it down. If you aren't doing the modification, try to pick a weight that challenges you but doesn't strain you. Fantastic. Just another 20 seconds. You guys are crushing it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, into our alternating gator chomps. So if you don't have your band so that you can use both hands at once, you can switch halfway by using one band at a time, doing the same motion. So one arm will go up toward your shoulder, and then you'll alternate it and put it down toward your hip. And if you're using the one band, you'll switch halfway. Fantastic. In that case, we would switch now. And we have just 10 seconds left. So remembering, this is, we really want to squeeze our shoulder blades together at the end of this motion. All right, that was round 2. That means one more left. I hope you all are feeling fantastic, enjoying the movement. And we'll go back up to the top. Great, so we're gonna go into our cowboy walk. Really get these outer glutes firing, our glute means. And we're gonna make sure we're stepping, not dragging. Every once in a while, you can take a look down at your feet to make sure that there's 1.5 foot distance between those feet and that you're not touching the inside of your feet to each other every time you do a step. And just 10 seconds left. Envision yourself being a cowboy with this one for another 2 seconds. 1, and goblet squats. Fantastic. Try not to bring your knees over your toes, and you're going to pop up to the top and squeeze. Great, just another 40 seconds. Feel that burn. So make sure to push your weight through your heels and all the way up to contract our glutes. And 20 seconds left. You should feel the fire right now. 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our alternating gator chomps. Fantastic. Remembering pulling out and squeezing our shoulder blades. The seated variation, we're going to still focus on squeezing our shoulder blades together, getting all those small muscles in our upper back. Because again, we're doing our posture today, so this will really help you long term. And if you're doing one-sided, you're going to switch now. And 10 seconds left. Looking fantastic today. In 3, 2, 1, going into our break. So we're going to go into our very last set, starting off with a heel tap variation. So laying on the ground, you can either grab a band, as Tessa's doing here, or you can push your hands up against a wall. And with this one, you're focusing on having your knees 90 degrees, and you're going to touch your heel down to the ground. Again, this is a core exercise, so we're going to focus on our core engagement. If you're doing the modification, you'll use a chair and you'll do some light crunches forward. Fantastic. And then we'll go into some 3D breathing to finish it off. All right. So let's do some heel tap variations. Starting now. There we go. So laying on our back, we're going to make sure we focus on our core engagement. We're going to do this for 40 seconds. Really get that core firing. And if you're holding a band, resist that counter movement to the band pulling you backwards. This will really help engage the core and have you focused on your core. Great work, great work. Just another 15 seconds. Tap those heels down. If you're seated, tighten your core and lean forward. Remembering to maintain a neutral back. Fantastic. All right, we'll take a break here and we'll do it again another 2 times before we get into our 3D breathing to relax us after all that hard work. All right. So giving your core a little bit of a break, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. All right, remembering your back nice and flat, tilting your pelvis backwards so that your back is flat against the ground. Keeping your knees at 90 degrees, you're going to touch your heel down to the ground and lift back up to a 90-degree angle. Fantastic. All right, keep focusing on that core engagement. I know it must be getting a little fiery right now, but that's how you know you're doing a lot of good hard work. And 10 seconds. Great. 3, 2, 1. I'll give you another break here, and we'll go back into doing that. Fantastic. All right. All right, I think you're ready in 3, 2, 1. Great work. So focusing on countering that movement by the band, tightening your core, lowering your feet to 90 degrees, and back up. Your seated modification, again, remembering to tighten your core to get your back all the way up and straight, and lean back. A lot of your core engagement will be in the part where you're leaned back. And then pulling forward will be a bit of a release. And back. Fantastic work. And you're almost there, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. So this is my favorite part of today is our 3D breathing. If you have a band, I would ask you to wrap it around your lower rib cage. For us females, make sure to put it around the bottom of your bra strap. If you don't have a band, that's okay. Find a telephone cord, a charger, anything you can to remind you to open up your chest in all directions. And with that, I ask you to lay on the ground. And if you want, you can elevate your legs, put it on a chair, or you can just bend at the knees or lay flat, whatever you're comfortable with. But we're going to get really comfortable here to get into our 3D breathing. So pulling that band around you, you're going to make sure you're opening in all directions, and we're going to breathe in for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and out for 6. I will count you guys in for 3 sets of that. So we're going to go in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to increase our time a bit more. We're going to go in for 4, hold for 4, out for 8 for the next 3. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, one last time. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, instead of holding our band tight, we're going to place one hand on the top of our chest, the other hand on our abdomen. With this, I'd really like us to focus on channeling our breath deep into our abdomen. We don't do this on our normal basis, and we want to try to draw all of our breath down there. Have a deep breath. So we're going to do this 3 times. We're going to do it with our 4s. So we'll go in, 2, 3, 4. Feel that abdomen raise. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, everyone. So that was our fantastic lower body and posture exercise. Next time you're going into the office, consider doing this the night before. Anything to continue reminding you to keep your shoulders back and down, our core engaged, and to be breathing deeply. All right, everyone, you can continue doing your 3D breathing if you'd like, or you can move on to a cool down, whatever your body feels like and feels comfortable with. Have a wonderful rest of your day.